Hi.
Hello.
This feels so weird.
Is this real how we're starting the first podcast?
I guess
Just
so.
like, hi, hello, and then like start laughing.
Hi, hello. Anyway, welcome to our podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome. This is so exciting. I've never done this before. But we've watched some TV shows and we're gonna talk about it.
Yes.
I made Billy watch KinnPorsche, which he was gonna watch anyway. Cause
Yeah, I mean, odds are I was gonna watch it anyway, but now it's.
all y'all were like, "You gotta watch KinnPorsche."
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, in case you're just like randomly stumbling across it on like Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, both Emma and we have to introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, I'm Emma. Hi.
I'm Billy. Hello. But both Emma and I have YouTube channels where we react to shows, and KinnPorsche being the topic of this show was one I reacted to the first episode. I'm probably gonna keep reacting to it. So.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and we're also gonna be talking about it here too. So if you like KinnPorsche, which I'm sure everyone does,
Yeah.
yeah, you can come here and listen, and then you can watch my first reactions to see, and then hear my afterthoughts here, and we can. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We've never done podcasts before.
No, yeah, so bear with us. And apologies, I won't be reacting to KinnPorsche. It's only Billy that's watching it on his channel.
Yeah.
I am only watching a couple at a time, or one show at a time right now, kind of. And KinnPorsche was a bit too, how should I say, NC-17 or TVMA or whatever for my channel.
Yeah, but good news is it wasn't for mine, so I kept it.
Yeah, there you go.
Although I was told that I had to cut out the sex scenes and stuff, like. Because like I had to like cut that out. Which hasn't happened yet. I mean, there's been like one little sex scene in the bar, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah, dude, that was nothing.
But, I mean, yeah, because I was told this was gonna be a lot, and I was kind of like, okay, I don't think this is really anything yet. Like, this is just the like beginning, and then yeah. So
yeah, you're gonna forget all about that scene.
Fair.
It's gonna be gone. First episode of KinnPorsche.
So I actually have a question before I actually start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What does La Forte mean?
Okay, see, I wasn't for sure either. It's either Spanish or French or Italian or something. Italian. I think it's Italian.
Okay.
Because there's some Italian in the show.
Yeah, I noticed that because I think at the beginning, like the I don't know most of the name, but the mob dude was like speaking Italian,
Yeah.
and then Kinn comes over, and then they switch to English, and then I'm very confused. And because in the opening like title it says KinnPorsche the series La Forte, and I'm like, I don't know what this means.
No, yeah, La Forte or La Forte. I'm not sure. Let me quickly glance at my little translation bird over here.
Okay.
I'm sure it's Italian because of all the Italian in there. But La Forte means the strong, I guess.
Oh.
I might be wrong. Please correct me if I am, guys.
I mean, that makes sense because both of them are really badass.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like a badass kind of show, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll talk more about that when we get there, because I wrote that down a few times.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, guys. I've seen it up until, like, episode 8, and Billy's only watched the first episode so far. So I do know a bit more about what's going to be going on.
Yeah, and, like, so I've only seen episode 1, so that's all we're talking about this podcast episode, and then next week we'll do episode 2 and 3 and so on. I know it's currently airing, too, so people don't even know what the ending is yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, also, I don't know if there's, like, comments on podcasts or whatever.
I wonder.
If there
are, please don't spoil.
Yeah, don't spoil. Thank you.
Begging.
Okay.
I mean, like, yeah, I never really paid attention. A lot of people just seem to call it KinnPorsche, so I don't really.
Yeah, I mean that's why I've called it.
Yeah,
and that's why I've heard of it.
Okay. So, but yeah, let's get into episode 1. I'm so excited.
Okay.
What happened at the beginning? I forgot.
So it's kind of like Kinn meets with the mob guy.
Yeah.
And but then like the mob guy's like, oh, I'm supposed to meet with your father, and he's like,
That's
no,
right.
I'm here now.
Okay, yeah.
And then it cuts back between Porsche to the bartender. Which, by the way, another comment.
Yeah.
I actually got a comment on my reaction. Someone actually told me that Porsche's actor, I think, lived in New York and was actually a waiter, and who also took boxing, which is I feel like is very similar to his character.
He seems like he'd do boxing.
So I actually don't know if that's true. But that's just something I heard. If anyone can confirm that source.
Yeah, someone confirm that, because that's...
Yeah, it was just something cool I noticed.
That's pretty cool. I love a fun fact.
From a comment, but yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up.
I love a fun fact.
Mm.
And he seems like he would be a boxer as well. I don't know. I don't know, like, what a boxer would, like, seem like, but, like, I don't know. He seems like he would be. His character's very interesting, because, like, I don't want to spoil anything while I'm saying this anyway. But Porsche, like, obviously in the first couple of episodes, he seems very, like, sassy and kind of, like, just chill with getting into fights and stuff. Very, you know, playboyish with the fact that he seems to, like, sleep with whoever's in the bar that night.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But, like, as time goes on, you'll see, like, kind of a bit of a change, I guess. His character is very interesting to look at, because he seems that way at first, and then you kind of look past that and see all the other things that, like, the way he acts when he's around Kinn, like, in the future and stuff. It's so interesting to I don't know, I kind of want to study his character. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, no, Porsche definitely seems like an interesting character, because he seems very, like, flirty and very confident, and we know he kicks ass, and, like, he also, like, cares a lot about his, like, family, specifically his brother.
Yeah,
we'll get more into that later in the episode, but, yeah, he is a very interesting character. He definitely has some layers, and I'm excited to see what happens with him.
What are some of the notes you wrote down for the beginning of the episode there?
I'll list them off. So I believe Kinn's calling the mob guy, like, a cheater or something, because he's like, oh, people's greed is gonna, like, get in them.
I think that comes back around.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure this is the same. I think this is the same guy you find later. I think so. I'm pretty sure that comes back around. Like, you'll see more of, like, what their relationship kind of is, like, how they interact with each other in the mafia world.
So Kinn's, like, talking shit to the guy, and he's like, well, your father always respected me, and we made deals and all that. And then Kinn's like, well, I'm more like my mom, and then, like, shoots the mediator guy.
I know.
And so I wrote down, if that's how his mom's like, I want to meet her.
I know.
I don't know if we meet her, but I want to meet her.
I don't know if we do. I don't think we do. I think they might have explained it in a later episode where she is. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to we'll have to see when that comes back around and you get to the episode there they talk about it more. But I don't fully remember, so I'll have to probably wait on that. But yeah, honestly, his mom go around shooting people? Like,
wait, but why did he shoot, like, the mediator guy? I thought that guy worked for Kinn.
I don't think he did. I think, judging by, I don't know, I was watching it when you were reacting to it. I was watching your reaction, and I was like, I don't think he is. I think he works for the other guy, but I think he's, like, an assistant of sorts. He's not, like, one of his bodyguards or anything, or I don't know if he's a mediator or not, but I think he's just the guy that comes running in and goes, someone's here to see you. So that's what I got from it, at least. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure who he was, but he did know.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't really matter. It just seemed like because he came in and he's like, oh, Mr. Dawn, or whatever Kinn's dad's name, isn't here. So now you'll be talking to Kinn. And I thought that was, like, Kinn's person coming in. Yeah. Now, I'm assuming not.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope he wouldn't shoot his own people.
I don't think he'd shoot his own people, judging by, like, how he is. I don't think he'd shoot his own people. I mean, no, he wouldn't shoot his own people. I don't think so. Unless they...
I hope not.
I mean
unless they betray him, like...
Yeah, I would think it's unless they, like, betray him or something. Also, nobody say anything in the comments, because there's something connected to that. For a future episode. Ooh, mysterious noises.
Yeah, okay, and then I wrote down, like, the Kinn and the mob man made, like, a deal. It seemed like they cheers. I remember I cheered with them.
Yeah.
But then it quickly turns bad when, like, his people start, like, chasing him and hunting him down.
Yeah.
So clearly it was not a solid deal.
It did not go well, no. No. Honestly, it was... I find that chase kind of funny, because, like, where the heck were they coming from? Because they chased him pretty far, and then they hid down an alley and everything. And when they were running down that part of the alley, suddenly they were on the other side of the alley with the motorbikes and going, we found you. I was like, how did you go up and around that quickly?
Like, how many of them were there? Like, clearly there were like a bunch.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I don't know why I was laughing at that part.
There's also a scene where they're like in like a tunnel or something, and like
Oh,
Kinn has to like
yeah.
shoot the guys, and I wrote down Kinn's badass.
Kinn's a
scene.
badass. I know the way he was like
Yeah.
holding that gun. I was like, no, you're cool. You seem kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Like he was very confident. He seemed to knew what he was doing, and it was great.
It was snazzy. It was really nice. I thought like most of his guys would have like. I'm pretty sure like a lot of his guys died at that point. But then I don't know. They're never mentioned again. Like any of the people that like were shooting that got hit, like you don't hear from them again.
Yeah, no, except for the one guy from Kinn's side with like who has the sling. I think he has a sling.
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on.
There's one guy.
He's the only one I saw
arm.
get shot and lived.
Mm.
Everyone else may have died.
Yeah,
oh well.
there's a couple bodyguards that you'll find, that have more of a role in the show, other than Porsche and everything like that.
Okay. And then Kinn and Porsche meet. I think they're like in an alley or something. Kinn's like, or Porsche's on his smoke break.
I don't know where the hell he
or whatever.
is.
I don't know where they are, but
It's
they're
somewhere.
And then I think Porsche goes to like pee in a bottle, and he's literally just like, hold up, and he goes to like pee in a bottle, and then like smacks the guy with it.
I didn't even realize that until I watched you watch it. I was like, what? I thought he was just peeing off to the side and then came around and hit him with a random bottle, but I didn't realize he peed in it first.
I mean, look, I'll be completely honest. I have peed in my bottle before too, so I kind of got that. So I was kind of like, okay, I see what he's doing. You know, because sometimes you're on a long car ride when you're young, and it's just like,
I have never experienced this. It would be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god! And he wanted 50,000 too. He was like 50,000, and I'll kick their asses.
Yeah. Yeah. So he smacks the guy with the bottle, and then like I also wrote down Porsche's badass too, and then they kind of like escape to get away, and yeah, then they make it to like a gas station or something.
I don't know where it was like, it felt like a gas station as well, but also felt like the middle of the street.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to Thailand, so.
Yeah, no, it seemed like a gas station, I think. Or there was a gas station in the background.
Yeah.
Or like a strip
Yeah,
mall
there was something in the background. I remember that.
Yeah.
So they got far enough away where they knew no one would chasing them anymore.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I'll take the watch, thank you.
Yeah, so, okay, I just wrote down some notes about this. So they're like both trying to like get each other to give each other information because like Kinn's like, okay, fine, give me your bank account, and Porsche's like, no, I don't trust you, and he's like, fine, give me your number, and he's like, no, I don't trust you, and he's like, he wants the money, but he won't give him a way to give him the money because he doesn't have it on him.
Yeah. And
so he goes to the watch, but the way, like, I totally thought he was checking him out at first, and I thought he was gonna ask for like sexual favors or something. And so I was like, but then he's like, no, I want the watch. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Oh. So that's what I thought initially, but no, he just wanted to watch.
What do you think so far of their dynamic or their chemistry then? Because that's the first time you really see them like speak to each other.
Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to find the best way to describe it because I definitely like it. It's very interesting. It's kind of like one of those like constantly trying to top the other, I think. Ooh, like they're both kind of very like trying to get the upper hand on the other and trying to be the better one. And like they're trying to like, you know, that's the way I see it so far. I could be wrong.
Interesting. I like that observation.
Because I think right now, during that first interaction, they don't trust each other, or at least Porsche doesn't trust Kinn. Like, so I feel like there's something there that, like, they're, like, Porsche is very heavily guarded.
Yeah.
And we'll see because he gives him a fake name later. And Kinn clearly is interested in Porsche because he keeps trying to, like, look up the fake name guy and, like, all that. But yeah, their dynamic is very interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah,
I like the observation of they're constantly trying to top one another kind of thing that you see, and I'm interested to see what you think of the rest of it if that's the observation we got this time. Yeah. It's kind of fun.
And then I just wrote down gift hamper. Because I think Porsche said because he wants his name to give him a gift hamper, and I don't know what that means. Does that just mean like an actual hamper, like you put clothes in?
No. Like... I'm pretty sure he means like kind of like a gift basket, like a basket with like a bunch of stuff in it. You know how some people will buy like it's kind of like an Easter basket situation, but with like things the person
Yes.
likes in it.
Okay,
One
I
of
was very
those.
confused.
That's what I thought, at least.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I want your name, I'll give you a gift hamper. And I'm just like, a gift hamper? Like, is that like a big thing in Thailand? Like, hampers as gifts? But okay, so thank you for clearing that up.
I got you. I think that's what it means. I don't know.
Yeah, and then, like I said, Porsche gives a fake name. He says his name is Jom.
Yeah.
Which we later find out is his friend's
That's
name.
his friend's
I'll talk about that when we find it out. And I had a thing to say about that.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't very smart.
I
giving
know.
Your friend's name.
Giving his friend's name isn't very smart. And also, if he did give his friends, if Kinn wasn't as smart as he is, and like assumed like, hey, so it's this John guy that works here, they'll go after his friend.
Yeah, like he kind of like, look, I'm all for giving fake names and fake numbers and shit. Just make sure it's not someone related to you or someone you know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't give like your friend's name.
Give him like Britney Spears or something like that. Like,
yeah,
she's not close to you.
yeah, she won't know. And then I talked about when Porsche came home. He found out his uncle got beaten up because they couldn't pay rent.
And
his
uncle kind of sucks.
Oh, I have notes about that.
I mean, obviously he's got a problem, but also, like, dude.
Look, it's one thing to have a problem, but it's one thing to not do anything about it.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't seem to want to do much about it. He just kept gambling.
Yeah.
So, which becomes an issue, especially when you have, like, a high school kid to look after. Because, like, while Porsche does, like, try his best to look after his little brother, the adult of the house is the, person who owns the house, and that's the uncle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then Porsche is like, oh, what about this watch? How much is this worth? And Uncle's like, oh, maybe like 100,000 baht. And he's like, okay. And then we skip to a fight club.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the fight club.
I'll be completely honest. I thought it was some sort of sex club because there were like dancers. There was a shirtless guy dancing with a fan, like a girl who like, it was just. I thought it was a sex club, and I'm like, wait, what?
You went into this going, "Where's the sex?"
Well, okay, look. Wait until we get to the boat, and then I have notes about that. Wait until we get to the boat.
Oh God, the boat.
Oh, you just wait. You have no idea what's in store for you.
No.
But yeah, no, it's like a fight thing, and then like Porsche is fighting someone, but one of the guys is like, hey, like try to lose or try to like stretch it out or whatever. And it doesn't seem like Porsche is getting like his ass kicked. Now, I'm not sure if he was doing this to draw it out or if he was just actually getting hurt. I wasn't really sure. I don't know if you know, but it kind of seemed like a weird little like, because he could have been drawing it out, but it also seemed like he was actually getting like hurt.
Next time, I'm totally rewatching the episode before we talk about this.
yeah.
I feel like I've increased an issue here. But I do kind of remember the fight scene a bit. I feel like when I first watched it, I thought he was like kind of throwing it to get like money for something. I'm not entirely sure. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of something else. That's on me, my bad. But okay. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, honestly, the Fight Club, I will say this, so far, hasn't come back.
Okay.
In the show. Which isn't much of a spoiler.
And I don't think him, like, throwing the fight or not would be a big plot point. I think it's just something I brought up because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I think the main point of it is that after the fight, like, the guy gives him the money and he's like, what, this isn't enough? And then his, like, friend even helps out and he's like, oh, here's some, like, mine. And it's like, oh, good for you. Like, good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, he returns home and uncle and, brother are, like, celebrating. They have pizza. And he's like, no, that watch was actually for, like, 700,000 baht. And now they can pay the rent. So we think. Quote, unquote, pay the rent. I'm
just thinking about the watch now.
Yeah. Well, I have questions about the watch, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And so then the next note I have is like Kinn's talking to his father, and his father's like, "Hey, you need to be like respectful to them." And like when I was there, I used to give them gifts and stuff. And Kinn's like, "Yeah, I did." And then it cuts to like the guys all beat up, like tied up with like a bow on them.
Oh my god!
And it was great. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
right.
he got him a gift.
He was like, "Here you go, all your henchmen on the floor." All yours.
So good. So badass.
I love Kinn. Can I just say that? Like, honestly, so far, I really enjoy Kinn. I think he's, like, a really interesting character, and, like, he seems to know what he's doing when he fights and everything like that.
Mhm.
The way he holds the gun, the way he fights, like, you can tell he grew up in the mafia.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And he definitely seems to know what he's doing. But he's also, like, I don't know. He likes to joke around a lot from what I've seen. Like, he's kind of a, like, not sassy, because that's Porsche, but, like, something along those lines.
Yeah. But this is also after that scene, we find out that Kinn is looking for Jom.
Yeah.
Quote unquote Jom. And I think he had one of his guys like looking for him. He's like, did you find him? And he's like, no. But then the next scene is Porsche at school or something. And it's when we learn that his friend is actually named Jom. And I talk about it's stupid that he gave a fake name, which is actually his friend's name. And we kind of already discussed that, but it was just stupid. And yeah, I would like, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
And then I have a question. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but so John tells Porsche that he got an audition for a series, and it made me think that this was, I'm assuming, was one of Kinn's guys who gave him the card, because he described the role, or John described the role as a waiter who is an undercover boxer, which is actually similar to who Porsche actually is. Like, he's actually a bartender who, like, you know, is a fighter. And so at first I thought that was, like, Kinn's way of, like, I don't know if that was, like, I don't know if it was Kinn who gave him the card, or if one of Kinn's guys gave him the card or something.
I kind of wonder, because, I mean, that would make sense if he found Jom first and was like, oh, you're his friend, here you go, something for your troubles. Like,
yeah, and kind of like, because he probably assumed Jom would tell the real Porsche about it.
Yeah.
And Porsche would probably figure it out, because then after that he gets really, like, paranoid, because he goes to the bar, and he actually calls his brother while he's on the shitter, which I thought was funny.
Oh my god, but I hated sitting through that. I absolutely can't stand scenes like that in BLs, because there have been, like, quite a few of those, actually, where I'm just like, why do I have to be here for this?
Yeah, poo-poo humor is a thing.
Oh no, I hate it.
They go for it.
It's my least favorite kind of humor.
And yeah, then when Porsche gets to the bar, he does see Kinn and all his people there. So the bartender really outs, like, Porsche's real name. And, like, kind of, like, says, oh yeah, this is Porsche, he's our best guy. And Kinn's like, oh, that's his name.
Oh,
okay,
good.
I thought it was something
Thank
else.
you.
But, and also, I don't know if you remember this, but, so the bartender lady puts, like, a glass in her head as she walks away. I don't know if you remember that. And it's kind of, like, in the background, like, you don't really notice it, but I watched, I'm like, what is she doing?
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice in my first watch, or in my reaction, I noticed it the second time, I'm like, what? Maybe it's not glass, but she puts something on her head. And then, like scurries away a little bit. I'm like, what is she doing?
Guys, let us know. What is she doing? We'd love to know.
Doing,
I mean, I don't know if it's, like, a thing that maybe, like, certain drinks, I don't know, I'm not a bartender, so maybe certain drinks are that, but or she's being quirky. And if she's being quirky, I love her.
Yeah, oh, she's great.
She's great. Yeah, I really like her.
She's great. Yeah, I was just curious why she did that. I wasn't sure if there was a reason or not. And then Porsche is kind of, like, talking to Kinn, and Kinn's like, oh, what, do you think I would, like, go after your friends and family? No, I'm not a low-class mafia who would do that. Which, I mean, feel like is implying he's a high-class mafia?
Yeah, honestly, judging by the rest of the show, they are very high-class.
Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering, which is worse? Is a high-class mafia or a low-class mafia? Because according to Kinn, if a low-class mafia would go after your friends and family, what would a high-class mafia do?
I feel like a high-class mafia would, like, absolutely make sure you and anyone associated with you disappears, and then no one would ever hear about it. It would be hidden. No, they would make sure there's no trail there.
Wow, okay.
That's my opinion, at least.
I mean, maybe. I'm not into mafia, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Neither am I, to clarify. I'm not in the mafia.
Yeah, just make sure we are not part of the mafia. In case anyone was concerned.
I am army, though.
Yeah.
I'm not mafia, but I'm army.
Yes, they're the distinct difference. Okay, and this is when we kind of see Kinn's watch again, which
Oh.
I don't. So is this similar to the one he gave him, or is this the same?
This is the same
fucking
watch. That's what I took away from it. This is
Okay.
absolutely the same watch. He totally bought it back from him for $700,000. He's like, you got so scammed. Like, I could have bought this back from him for what, $2 million? And
Yeah, because he said, oh yeah, this was like a $2 million watch.
yeah.
Which, okay, now are we sure he got it for $700,000? Because I have a thing later on with
That's a good question.
Porsche's uncle,
Because
where
he is a gambler, so he could have lied about the amount back.
But because the guy who owes Porsche or Porsche's uncle the money, like we're just skipping ahead a little bit, sorry, but
No, go ahead.
he says like, oh yeah, no, this guy owed us $2 million baht, which is the same amount that Porsche or Kinn says his was worth. So I'm not sure if he sold it for $2 million and then Porsche's uncle lied about it being like 700,000. So he took, I don't know if that's
a good point. I mean, I'm trying to think through. It would make so much more sense if, like, it would make sense that he lied about it and then took the extra money and gambled it away. But then it wouldn't make sense why Kinn was like, you got scammed. This is worth $2 million and I didn't give you that.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I just get the fact that they were both $2 million. I was kind of
I know, that's kind of weird.
Like, I'm not like, I feel like that would be a point of it. I don't know. I don't know. If anyone knows, let us.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Then Porsche talks about making Kinn a drink, and he does, and he seems to enjoy it.
That's because Porsche is a great person at making drinks.
Oh, I know. He looks really cool.
Honestly, he does. Like, honestly, Porsche can get it.
He really can. Where was I? Okay. Yeah, and then Kinn asks to like talk to Porsche like somewhere private because it's like too loud or whatever. And again, this is totally Kinn coming on to Porsche.
For sure. Come on.
Like I'm just saying it's there.
Like they're not together yet, but like still. Like,
it's there.
Yeah. I'm pretty damn sure that like once Kinn knows what he wants, he's like, that one right there. I'll go for it.
Yeah. And then Porsche denies like he's not gonna go with him until Kinn's like, oh well, if you do, your bar might get really messy, and like it's kind of playing, hey, if you don't come with me, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah. Which ain't cool, Kinn. Come on.
No, but I mean, it works. Porsche ends up going with him until Kinn's men start bagging him.
Oh my god, that's right. They totally kidnap him. They totally kidnap him.
Oh, they totally kidnap him. And they take him on a boat.
On the boat.
On a boat. And that's when we find out that Kinn actually started doing his research on Porsche. And also, I didn't really take notes of anything else he said. All I know is that Porsche and I are the same age.
Really?
23. So I pointed that out. I'm like,
gosh.
cool, I'm 23 too.
I wish I was still 23.
Yeah, I forget what else he said. I think it's like, oh, he's an orphan because his uncle taking care of him and stuff. But that was the only real thing I took note of, was that we were the same age. So.
I know. Whenever someone's the same age as me, I go, "Oh, thank God."
Oh, say yeah, no, it's always like that, and it's like, or it's like your birthdays are similar, or like you're the same zodiac sign or whatever. Anytime like that, I'm always like, oh, me too.
It's like, good, a friend.
Yeah, there's something there.
Unless they're like better at you than things, then it's like, wow, okay, so we're both the same age, and you're like a superstar. Yeah.
Oh no,
that's
okay,
wonderful.
Look, okay, this is a little side off tangent, but I've been wrecking ATs and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you watched, I mean, I know you watched it, but, and they're introducing all their age. Only one of them is older than me, and everyone else is younger than me, which is worse than being the same age, because I'm just like, you're younger than me and you're doing so much better than me.
I watched that guide, and every
like,
single one of them, you were like, damn, he's older than me. Oh, he's younger than me. That's even worse. Oh, he's younger than me.
It was so, because I kind of figured out, I'm like, oh, geez, every single one of them are going to be younger than me.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
So yeah, so that,
They have a new music video out, by the way. It's called Rocky. Go stream it.
Rocky. Oh yeah, people wanted me to react to
it's
that.
the Japanese one. I suggest you, actually, since you seem to be doing them in 3, I suggest 3 Japanese music videos, because they've done, Rocky's the most recent one, Dreamers is another one, and y'all are gonna have to help me out because I feel like there was another one, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. I think I did some of the Japanese one. I don't realize they're Japanese until I'm watching the video and it says like, you know, Japanese version.
Yeah.
In parentheses. But yeah, I know I definitely did some. I forget which ones were.
Honestly, kind of prefer the Japanese version. Like, I like the original one, and I saw it in concert, which was awesome. But I honestly like the Japanese version better. It's got like different guitar in the background of it. It's, I don't know, it feels like it flows better. So yeah, I definitely enjoy the Japanese version more.
Interesting.
It's really good. Aside from that tangent.
Anyway, yeah, okay.
Tangents are gonna happen. I promise y'all. I have ADD. It's gonna happen.
That's definitely good. We're definitely gonna start talking about random shit throughout this whole thing. So then this is where Kinn asks Porsche to be his bodyguard, and we've been talking about this before, where it kind of seemed like Porsche or Kinn can handle himself.
Yeah, he can handle.
Like, we know he can fight. We know, like, physically and with a gun.
Yeah.
And because I've talked about like Kinn checking Porsche out and wanting him, I actually made a note that I think he doesn't really want him as a bodyguard. I think he just wants him as a secretary. So that's what I wrote down.
Oh my god.
This entire boat scene proves that, because I literally wrote it down like 5 other times. And I will talk about what made me say that. So just...
You mean the moment when like they're fighting and then...
All the moments. There are a bunch of moments. There are a bunch of moments.
Moments.
There are a bunch of moments. And Porsche is quick to deny this, and then he starts like kicking Kinn's men when they like start attacking him. So even tied up, Porsche is still like kicking ass. It's like they're both really badass.
Yeah, like honestly, I was kind of impressed. I was like, dude.
I know.
I wish I could kick ass like that. I need to take like a class or something.
I know, same. Like I need to
keep myself safe.
And then Kinn like is like trying to bribe Porsche, and he's like, "Oh well, this job can make you a fortune." And then Porsche just like spits in his face. Which,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd take the job. Like if I could kick ass. Like,
oh yeah, same.
Like I mean, obviously danger and my life is like controlled by the mafia, but money.
I mean, yeah, like I don't know if there's like you can like leave your job at a certain point, or like maybe quit after a few years. Like there's like a statute of limitations.
I wonder if you're allowed, or it's like, oh, sorry, you can't leave. You're gonna have to die.
Yeah. Because odds are, like, once you reach a certain age, like you don't want like a fucking like 80-year-old bodyguard. Like that's how you break a hip. Like that's not gonna help you at all.
That's not gonna help you at all. Like there's gotta. I don't want it to be like Midsummer or something, where it's like once you reach like 75.
Yeah, it's like damn.
You gotta go.
And I wrote down a quote that Porsche said, because I misread it. So Porsche says, like, "You think your pennies can buy me and my family?"
Oh, I watched your reaction to this, so I know what you
And
thought.
I misread pennies.
Oh, no.
We all know what I thought I read. And I was gonna be like, wait, what?
Hold on, is what?
Yeah, so that.
Like, are you sure, Porsche? Because, like, honestly,
I
like,
mean,
at least for Kinn, like.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen those sex scenes yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to see. Like, honestly, I don't remember when the first one is. I feel like it's like. I don't know. I'll keep you guessing.
I don't know. Yeah, if you want, I'll find out. Don't worry. I'll see it. It'll be there.
Okay. Don't worry. There's not just one.
Oh, so I've heard. I've heard there's a lot.
So far, there's quite a few.
And then after this is when Porsche breaks free and they start fighting. But like Kinn's men like grabs Porsche, but Kinn's like, no, let him go, and like,
yeah,
lets him go. And this is when Kinn and Porsche start fighting, which again,
he's on a boat, he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, and which again proves that Kinn can handle himself. He like blocks and moves, and he like fights back. Which again,
yeah, for sure,
he doesn't need a bodyguard.
He took him out for a second there.
Yeah, like he just wants a secretary. That's all. Like that's all he wants. Like because he doesn't need a bodyguard. He can handle himself.
Honestly, he has quite a few. To be fair, like he has a lot of bodyguards. Like that, maybe they're all labeled as security, and maybe he doesn't have a specific bodyguard.
So the other people are bodyguards too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume they are. I mean, I'm pretty dang sure that they're all bodyguards. But like, part of me is also thinking like, if Porsche is assigned to Kinn specifically, maybe he's like his specific bodyguard, or if the other ones are maybe like called security or something like that. But I'm pretty sure they're all bodyguards because scenes in the future you do see them working together like around a vicinity that Kinn is in or something like that. So I think they are.
Yeah, because I kind of wrote them down like his assistants or something because I wasn't sure if they were. So now knowing they're bodyguards, okay, that's good to know. But then, and again, this is another SEXRETARY moment. Kinn like pins Porsche against the wall, and he starts like spreading his legs. Again.
Okay, good. That's the moment I was thinking about.
That's not even the big moment. I wrote SEXRETARY in like caps lock for.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's I'm like.
And I was watching. I was like, okay, tension. Hello.
I was like, I was like SEXRETARY, maybe.
Maybe.
So then, Porsche gets down on his knees and headbutts Kinn's crotch. And then
I know. I was like, shit.
And after that, grabs it. Like, and then he like,
oh my god,
grabs in like his fist, and
Porsche. To be fair to Porsche, I've never seen such a creative way to take out someone's crotch, just to headbutt it.
I mean, he does what he needs to do. And then I wrote down that I can think of another activity that involves a hand and face on someone's crotch.
Oh god!
And then SEXRETARY. I am telling you.
A few episodes. We'll get there.
This is only one episode, guys.
This is one episode.
And I've literally already written down SEXRETARY like 10 times.
To be fair to KinnPorsche, I honestly thought the sex was going to start in like episode 1. So,
I mean, honestly,
I was like, the way that this trailer's making it look, I was like,
well, I haven't seen the trailer. All I know it was like 7 minutes.
Did you never watch the trailer?
No, I know it was like 7 minutes long, and like it like kept getting like shut down, and I thought it was canceled. And then it came back, and people were like, "Oh no, it's back." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I thought it was canceled."
Yeah, there was like a really long trailer for it, and then they once it was finally like finalized and ready to like be premiered, they did a second trailer or something like that was like a normal trailer length, I would say, maybe. And watching it, I was like, "Ooh, damn, this is gonna be absolutely insane." But still, I didn't like immediately go, "I'm gonna watch it." Everyone was talking about it though, and me. I don't know why, but when everybody likes something, I stay away from it for a while. I don't try to, but my brain just doesn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Once it was up, I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll check it out. And I watched episode 1, and I was like, hey, this is actually quite interesting. The acting, because what I pay attention to mainly is if it like grabs me, and one of the main things that needs to happen for something to grab me is like the acting and the performance in it. Because if you're not as good of an actor, then it's not going to come through, and it's not going to be like emotionally investing. Yeah,
no, I agree. Yeah, and the acting in this so far, just by one episode, is really good.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
I believe someone said that this was like Kinn's like first acting role. Like I think this was his.
Was it his first one?
I think that's what I heard. Again, someone can fact check me on that. But I heard this was like it's either his first or like one of his first. So.
That'd be really interesting then, because I don't know if he has an Instagram actually. That's what made me wonder, because I followed Porsche, I think, on Instagram, the guy who plays Porsche. And then it said follow this one too, and I followed it because I thought it was the other guy, the one who plays Kinn. And then once I went on it later, I was like, oh, it's a fan page, like someone uploads pictures and stuff like that. So I don't know if he has an Instagram, or else I feel like it would have been recommended after I followed Porsche's actor. So I should probably learn their names as well. I apologize.
I mean, I don't know their names either, so it's fine.
Yeah, I should. I'll look them up before the next one, I promise.
Okay, but also we're still not done with the SEXRETARY moments yet. Porsche bites Kinn's neck. And I'm pretty sure I said, and I wrote this down too, that's gonna leave a hickey.
No, for real. Like
again, SEXRETARY. Like, and clearly Porsche is proving he's good at this. Like, you've seen what he did? Like, the whole crotch thing, the neck biting.
Like, even their fighting has sexual undertones.
Well, I mean, again, Kinn literally spread Porsche's legs.
He did.
Like, that happened.
Like, what was the point of that, actually?
What else would you do that for?
Is there like a fighting style that includes that? People who fight, let us know.
I don't know about fighting.
I don't think there is. Like, I mean, I've seen people's. No, you know what? I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen that in shows where there's sex. I was like, wait, no, I've seen that before, but I'm pretty sure it's when people are having sex. So
yeah, I mean, isn't exactly fighting?
It isn't fighting, to be fair. So I'm wondering like how accurate that actually is. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking honestly their fighting just has a lot of undertones to it, and I know it's to make everyone, you know, like excited and get ready for when they get together and stuff like that. Just be like, guys,
Yeah.
guys, you can tell this is gonna happen, right? You see how they're fighting? Look at that.
I did. I also wrote down. Now, I haven't seen any of the sex scenes so far.
Yeah.
But I can already tell you that both Kinn and Porsche are into some hardcore BDSM.
Oh, Jesus. No, I thought that too when I first watched it. I was like, that's gonna be quite interesting.
Like, I'm just saying, like, one Kinn's in the mafia, so like clearly he's comfortable and familiar with violence and pain and like, you know.
Oh my god.
Look,
Don't judge a book by its cover, dude. He could be into the sweet stuff.
I mean, maybe, but I mean,
to be fair, you have slightly a bit of a point. But like honestly, like I don't, you know, like I would say in between. Like honestly, like not as far as like BDSM, but like not as soft as it's supposed to be.
I mean, yeah, I can, like, I mean, I'm sure they're into some kinky shit too. But,
oh yeah, I'm
again, I will
sure.
find that out later.
I mean,
yeah,
like
okay.
for real.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, they just give off that vibe. I can't explain it.
They do.
Like,
they give off. They've always given off that vibe. I watched the trailer. I was like, oh, that's gonna be some interesting shit to look at.
Okay, and then after this is when Porsche escapes. He gets to the top of the boat.
Yeah, he just jumps right the fuck off.
Yeah, no, Kinn's just like, okay, be my bodyguard / secretary or die, and then he jumps off and he disappears, and he's like, okay,
jumps off.
Well, let him go.
He's just like, bye.
I mean, he clearly didn't want to do that.
Knowing Kinn, I'm pretty sure Kinn like looked at that and he just went like, "That's okay, we'll find him later." Like, it's not that difficult for me.
Yeah, I mean, he already found him once. He can find him
exactly. Again. It's not going to be that. He knows where you live, dude.
And then the next scene, it's Kinn's dad talking to Kinn, and he kind of implies that he thinks Porsche is interesting because he won't accept his money, which is pretty much implying that Kinn's dad is aware that Kinn's into Porsche. I feel like that's the vibe I got.
Kind of. I feel like he is aware. I feel like we see a kind of a little bit of like him being aware kind of throughout it. We don't have like a discussion where he for sure 100% knows and he says that.
Yeah.
Kind of. But I feel like he could be kind of aware because I don't know. I'm trying not to like spoil much as well, but like
yeah,
I do feel like he might be aware of some, I don't know, of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, he says something at the end too. We'll get there when we get there, but yeah, it just got me thinking. Like, I feel like Kinn's dad is like very aware of what's going on.
Oh yeah, like I think there's definitely some awareness there. He knows well enough. He knows his kid.
Yeah. Yeah, after a while you kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
And then Porsche returns home and his like house is ransacked or something, and his brother's there, and he's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then we find Porsche's uncle. Yeah. And he's getting beat. Bruh. Because Uncle took the money and invested it, and now owes the guy 2 million baht, which again connects to the whole watch thing. We're still not sure what happened with that, but then the guy implies that Uncle's a regular customer at the club and like spends all his money there.
Of course he does. Like, it kind of sucks that like the immediate second that they got that money that they're able to pay the rent with, he ran off with all of it.
Like, and the worst part is like he could have taken the 200,000 and like pay off the rent for like a month or so.
Yeah.
And then do it.
And then taking the rest.
But the fact that he just, yeah, like, I mean that still
sucked.
wouldn't be good. But like, yeah. But it's like it would have been better than like, you still have a solid month to earn money again.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and this is when Porsche says like, oh, like he'll give them money in like a month, and the guy's like, no, you get a day. You have a day to do that, and then they kind of leave.
And the only thing that really he can do in a day to get money is accept that job.
So I actually wrote down, I was wondering, do we think Kinn's people like kind of works for or this guy works for him, and maybe will like trying to like, I don't know if there's like some big mastermind puppeteer and pulling the strings type thing where it's kind of like, oh, he was kind of forcing Porsche into a corner.
I don't know. I don't think so. That's not the vibe I got, really. Especially with.
I mean, I didn't really either. I just like,
yeah.
it was a thought.
No, it's an interesting thought as well, because like he kind of like assists in running a criminal empire, so it could reasonably happen. And he could totally be connected with those guys, but I'm not entirely sure, because you've got the other mafia boss of sorts in the area as well, the Italian guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure, but that wouldn't be shocking or surprising if he was involved with them, because he, you know, is involved in a lot of crime. So like there could be reasonably something going on there.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
And then Uncle tells Porsche that like, oh, Chai cheated me, and like Porsche is like, no, stop bullshitting me. And then I didn't write down what Uncle was saying. He was kind of like trying to like emotionally manipulate
he totally
Porsche or like guilt him into it, and he's like, I've been your uncle, I raised you, and like you don't believe me, and that makes me actually think he actually did do it. Like, because I'll be honest, at first I wasn't 100% sure whether he did it or not. Mm-hmm. But after that, he was kind of like, look, I raised you, like I was there for you.
Yeah, that's 100% guilt trip right there.
Yeah, and like I was like, okay, well now you definitely did it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that, you don't like pull something on someone like that unless you 100% have done something and are trying to turn them off your trail.
Yeah.
That's such a dick move.
I know, yeah. So Uncle sucks. We don't like him.
Honestly hate him. Like literally, if obviously he has a problem, but you don't just turn around and go, hey, you should listen to me because I'm the adult here and you should respect me. And I'm like, well, I don't respect you right now because of all the shit that you're going on with right now. Yeah. Like, I mean, definitely get some help, and hopefully he'll be forgiven one day and be like welcomed back. But like for now, he doesn't want to have to deal with him right now, and that's totally valid.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would have done the same. And then back home, Chai? Is that his brother name? Chai?
Shay. I don't know.
Shay?
I've been going by Shay because his full name I think is Porsche or something like that.
Porsche?
Yeah. Porsche.
Okay, so Shay.
I think so. Someone please correct me because I don't want to get that wrong, but I feel like it was Shay.
Well, we're gonna call him Shay for now.
Yeah.
But so Shay suggests that maybe they can move to a cheaper house, but Porsche's like, no, like we love this house. And then you talk about their dream of like owning a bar and like, you know, Porsche making drinks, Shay playing music, and Porsche's like, you suck at music. And like it's kind of like a cute, sweet moment with them, and I like that.
Ooh, I'm so excited to see what you think of something else that pops up later in the show. It has to do with Shay as well. And
this is when Porsche kind of decides he's fucked, he needs to join Kinn. And he leaves a note saying that like he got his dream job to Shay, and like, I got my dream job, I can't contact you. And like, I get he's doing this for a good cause and to help his brother, but he's also completely ditching him too.
Yeah, I know. Like, he kind of lives there by himself, and, like, a little bit.
There's something about that wasn't really sit right with me. Yeah. Like, again, I know he's doing this to help his brother, and like he loves and cares about him, but he's lying and leaving him, and essentially is like, hey, you cannot contact me anymore. Peace out. Like, it's kind of like, okay, that's kind of.
Don't worry. The way the vibe the rest of the show goes, you do really see that he's definitely doing this for his brother. Like, he would not be there if it weren't 100% for his brother. Mm-hmm. And there do come points, like, later in the show where he's like, I'm sorry, I have to not be here. Like, because he does, I think he's the person that he cares about most in the world. Even once Kinn's in the picture, kind of, like, even when they have, like, something going on, I'm pretty sure his brother is still the most important thing to him. Like, he's always going to be.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only he felt that was the only action, probably, because like to get that much money in that short of time, there's no way he would have been able to do it unless he went through this avenue.
Although, I mean, he could have just let his like uncle get beat or whatever, and like a little bit like it was his fault. Take him, and like him and his brother go somewhere else.
But they also didn't pay the rent, which is an issue.
That's
and he has school too. That was the thing as well.
Porsche or the brother? Oh no, the brother
Yeah, the
does.
brother. Yeah, they have to pay for his school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Porsche, where we see him at like Kinn's house, mansion,
Yeah.
place, or whatever, and like and Kinn's like, oh yeah, well now your life is mine, and Porsche's like, no, it's not.
That's the
And Kinn's
quote.
like,
Wait, okay. So you mentioned earlier
it did
when what was it mentioned? Oh, I should have remembered. It was like we were talking about something, and I was like, that's the thing. I was like, there's actually a quote that comes up quite a bit in the show, and I don't remember if it was in episode 1, so I didn't want to say it. And it's Kinn saying, "Your life is mine now." Like,
oh,
that is kind of like a big thing. Like, not a big.
oh, so that's like a recurring.
It's not a big thing, but it's a recurring thing. It happens quite a bit
Okay.
where they mention the fact that Kinn has said, your life is mine, like it belongs to me now.
Oh.
So that's another thing to kind of keep an eye on, like with the fact that the way their relationship is, I guess. But like, because it's kind of built on this a bit. I feel like it's kind of built on that sentence, which isn't a strong foundation in a relationship, but but it's an interesting one to see where it goes, I would say.
Yeah. I'm glad I wrote that down too, because it was kind of one of the things where like it could have easily been brushed over, but I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's so quick that like Porsche's like, no, it's not. And then like his other people are like, oh yeah, like don't say that to him, don't talk to him like that. And then Kinn's like, no, shut up, like, and tell him to like stop talking.
Yeah, but like I feel like all of them were trying to go, don't worry, he's not scary as he looks. And he was like, I need to scare him first.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what that was given, the vibe that was giving off.
And then we find out Kinn's dad is looking for Porsche. And he's like talking to him and he's like, hey, I want you to be happy here, even though you don't like it here. And he's like we said, I will take care of your brother, like he will be fine. Which again kind of goes into the whole like Porsche's only doing this for his brother.
Yeah. And like honestly, it seems that they do care about the people that they employ. They especially like the father, because he's been running his empire for a while. Yeah. You would say, and like you don't do that unless you have, you know, people who want to work for you, or at least even if they're forced to, they're, you know, not eager to leave, which kind of shows something, I guess. Like it's good that he's kind of at least kind of good to his employees, even though they're kind of stuck there.
Yeah, because I remember, I think it's after Porsche jumps off the boat and like Kinn's talking to his dad. He says something like, "Oh yeah, like and like how many of our people came from like families who were like so poor and like broken homes or whatever it was." So I forget what he said, but I remember him saying something like that, where it's like he's talking about like a lot of our people have come from that like situation. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely think he does care about his people.
Yeah, like a bunch of people who came from not having a lot of money now have a lot of money because of this job. And yes, this job does involve putting yourself in the way of death, but
but I mean also if you're so desperate for money where you're putting yourself in that situation, your life before probably wasn't that great either. Like what were you doing to like
what did you have to live through to resort to this kind of thing?
Yeah, like you wouldn't take a job where your life is constantly at risk unless you have hit below rock bottom. Like there is nothing.
Or you're just a crazy adrenaline junkie.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's true. You could be like that
or
too.
Or you just really, really love beating people up and you really love guys.
I mean that's also true. I mean, if I could beat people up regularly, that would be fun.
That would be fun, though. So. Yeah, get all your anger out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good stress reliever.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, so then Porsche says like, well, since I'm Kinn's bodyguard, I want to be in charge of those two, like talking to his like other bodyguards.
He's like, sure.
And they're like so pissed, but Kinn's dad's like, yeah, sure. And
sure.
It's just like it's like so like it's great.
Just out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so Porsche's already climbing the ranks.
Yeah, like real quick. And that's right. That was the one I told you was in it. That was also in My Engineer, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, on Perth. I noticed him.
That's who I was talking about. That is him. He's in quite a bit, honestly. So he keeps popping up in a lot of different shows. I'll like see him.
I think I've only seen him in My Engineer and now this.
Yeah, he's also in Cutie Pie. Which I know you haven't seen because it wasn't on your channel, so I figured you hadn't seen it. I have not. I think it's on YouTube. That's where I watched it. So it's like free. So if you ever want to watch it, it's up there. It's on
Yeah, I know it. I'm pretty sure it's on my
Mandy,
list.
I think is the channel. Mandee. But
Mandy.
which I think was also the same.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, see, Mandy sounds really familiar. What else was on Mandy? Why do I really, really, really think that the other thing that was on Mandy was Until We Meet Again? Why is that the thing that's coming to my head?
No, Until We Meet Again was Studio Wabi Sabi.
Thank you! I knew it was something I knew. Wabi Sabi, thank you.
Yeah. Until We Meet Again is my favorite BL, so I remember that.
Oh, no, for sure. Until We Meet Again is a classic. If y'all ever want us to talk about Until We Meet Again, just a full episode of just
honestly, I would love to rewatch that. Oh,
100%.
Also, Between Us is coming out in November.
I'm excited about that.
Win Team special.
Hell
so
yeah.
That's definitely something we can talk about.
I thought it had already come out because people were reacting to a bunch of stuff.
So it was like that was like a Between Us special where it was literally just like a 2 to 3 5-minute episode for like 6 weeks, and it was literally just like fluff and cute stuff. Like it had no plot. It was really cute because it had no plot whatsoever.
Oh, we stand.
It was but it was like fun because
it's like watching a fan fiction for like 3 weeks, like just fluff chapters, and that's it. Only fluff here, folks. Only fluff here. I would stand. Honestly, I do need to watch those because I thought it was a special at first until people started talking about, hey, the special's out soon, and I'm like, I thought it already was.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally binge it like that.
I'm the queen of fluff. I will literally only. Yeah. Speaking of fluff, okay, tangent, but that's okay. Tangent.
We're kind of already on a tangent right now.
We're on a tangent anyway. Super tangent, but I binge watched all of Heartstopper last night in a stoned haze, and it was wonderful.
Dude, I'm only on episode 2.
You're only on episode 2.
Yeah, because I'm reacting to it.
Oh, you are. That's right. Okay. So someone told me to react to it, and I was like, part of me wants to, the other part of me just hasn't had time to watch it yet, because again, a lot of people were interested in it, and my brain went, okay, never mind. But I watched it all I got like super stoned, and then I was like, fuck it. So I like turned it on, and I just didn't turn it off until it was over. It was so good. Like, my mom was upstairs talking to her friend, and I was downstairs going, what the fuck are you doing? Yelling at the TV and going, yes, Nicholas, yes! Honestly, the best thing ever. So yeah, I love Fluff. So
yeah. Well, it's been confirmed for season 2 and 3.
I know.
Art stuff already.
3 as well?
So, season 2 and 3 have been confirmed.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It better be fluffy again. Probably not, because there needs to be some drama somewhere. But I hope it's fluffy again.
I mean, I like Fluff. Like, I'm fine with Fluff, but I definitely care more about plot stuff. Yeah. And so I kind of need something to happen.
It's also easier for you to react when there's plot stuff.
Yeah, like...
Because the only thing that you can say when there's fluff is, oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, because like literally, again, with my Between Us special reaction of all the Fluff stuff, I would literally just like smile and be like, oh, and like I had nothing to say. Like, it was like, oh shit, or I think this is gonna happen, or like, oh what, like it was just like, oh. So
okay, off the tangent. We gotta get back to KinnPorsche.
Yeah, so I think we only have like a few more things.
Yeah, it's almost at the end of the episode.
Yeah, so Kinn's dad is like now playing like chess with some guy, and he makes a metaphor about he's like, oh, now all the pieces are complete, and now we can start playing. Which I'm assuming it being complete is about Porsche joining them, and how Kinn's dad had been waiting for someone like Porsche, or maybe Porsche specifically to come join them.
Okay, I totally forgot about that until you mentioned it. What the heck was that about? I don't even know yet.
Well, so that's what I'm assuming. I think it's like, oh, he wanted someone like Porsche to join their group, or maybe even for Kinn specifically. He wanted someone like Porsche for Kinn. And again, this goes to the whole back to the dad knows all. Or like maybe he knows and he's like, yes, things are going to happen here. Like, it's complete now.
Oh my gosh, I wonder. I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm really scratching my head as to what that could be about. But honestly, 8 episodes in, haven't heard a thing. Unless there has been a thing and I just didn't see it. Someone let me know. But I haven't really seen anything about what that could possibly mean. I'm kind of intrigued now. Like, that seems like such a like grand statement too. Like, let's begin.
Yeah, well, because I think throughout this episode, like 3 other times, he's like the Kinn's dad is always playing chess.
Chess is kind of a thing with them.
Yeah, so that's kind of like his thing. So maybe. I know with chess, you're always thinking like 2 steps or 3 steps ahead of someone else. I don't play chess.
Neither do I, but I used to play it with my dad a lot. a while back.
Yeah.
But I remember the basics. That's pretty much it. And I watched Queen's
All-
Gambit. So.
Yeah, all I know is that a horse makes the L shape.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, it does. It makes the L shape.
Okay.
I know all the
That's all I
moves
know.
that need to be made. I'm just really bad at thinking 3 steps ahead. So I always lose. Unless I get very lucky.
Yeah. And Porsche's dad, Kinn's dad also talks about like now we can start playing. And I'm not sure if that's also a metaphor. Maybe that means like, okay, now that Porsche's here, they can start attacking another group, or like they can start working on bigger mafia schemes or whatever. I don't actually know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. That could have just been like, oh, now that Porsche's here, let's start and like let's hook Kinn and Porsche up or whatever.
There is kind of another group that comes in the next, I believe it might be the next episode. I might be wrong. I'll double check when I rewatch it.
Okay.
But it could have something to do with them. I don't know why, but my little radar is going off. There could be something interesting where maybe the dad wants to do something antagonistic to this other group that comes along, because you'll see in the next episode that there is this other force at play, kind of. Force of dicks, but
yeah. Yeah, so, and then, no, this is actually a comment I got a while ago that I wanted to bring up. So it's kind of like talking about, the side couple, which I actually didn't realize there was one yet.
Yeah,
I'm assuming there will be, and I think my prediction is that's going to be about Shay and someone else, who I just have not met yet. Because I'm trying to think if we've really met anyone else who plays a bigger role other than Shay.
Okay, so
that's my guess.
I'm wondering if they're the second couple. Because someone keeps... I've been watching some reactors, and some have mentioned another couple that's gonna pop up, but I'm not sure if they're going to or not. However, there is... I feel like Porsche... Okay, Shay is gonna be involved in... Maybe. I'm not sure yet. The storyline hasn't gone that far, but there might be something with Shay later on. And you'll meet the person that there might be something in later on. I don't know if it's the next episode or the one after that. I can't remember. But you do meet someone. But I thought there was maybe a third couple then, because someone was talking about someone else.
Maybe.
And when I heard who, I was like, you better not. So we'll see.
Okay.
Nothing's happened there yet, so I don't know. So I don't know. We'll have to find out.
And also the comment that talked about the second couple, it overall it kind of just says like how this show is like not a cutesy, fluffy show like we're just talking about.
It's not meant to
very
be
mature, and it even has some triggering subjects, especially with the second couple.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of like to just give me a heads up with that, which so I guess I'm giving a heads up to anyone listening
with the
second couple there's some like maybe triggering things.
Oh, interesting.
Hopefully, if you're listening to this, you've already seen at the very least the first episode, like me.
Shoot, if it is the couple I'm thinking of that aren't even together or anything, they're not really like showing any signs yet. If that is the second couple, no, don't put triggering things. This is why I said they better not.
Okay, well, yeah, that's just something I wanted to bring up because I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, this is not like a PG show, so there's.
No. Well, I knew that.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a few like triggering kind of things in it, and I would say, is it episode 4? I can't fully remember. I'll say episode 4 now, and I'll correct myself next time if it's not. But with episode 4, something will happen that makes you go like, I feel like this is like not cool. Like it feels really wrong for this to be happening.
Yeah.
But once I went online and like looked at everyone else's things, I realized like a lot of people were saying, yeah, it's not cool, but that's the point of the show. Is that it's supposed to be dark like this. It's supposed to have a lot of triggering elements, and it's supposed to make you like see how like, I don't know, it's supposed to be that kind of level of to make you uncomfy kind of thing. But like it's to make you feel uncomfy, but like also it's turns out well, I guess. So it makes you uncomfy, but it also circles back around. So they know what I think they know what they're doing with this, as opposed to like what we're gonna talk about next episode, where where the uncomfy just makes you uncomfy.
We'll kind of tease that for at the end. But yeah, the only other note I have is just kind of my overall thoughts. And I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very different than anything else I've really seen. Again, the only thing I've seen that's close to this with the whole mafia scene was History 3 Crap. That's the only other kind of thing I had to base on this. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I really like the dynamic between Kinn and Porsche, and I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to see the rest of this. Like,
I'm so excited to watch it. Everyone talks about this. Like, apparently trends like #1 in Thailand like every day or something.
Oh my gosh. Like, I keep checking the trends because I follow their account on Instagram, and the trends are always popping off.
Yeah.
So I always go, "Where's the United States?" And it's like #6. I'm like, "Oh." So weird. It's weird that the only pride I have in my country approaching July 4th is, we're #6 on KinnPorsche trending.
Yeah, great. Oh.
No, but it's gonna be really good. And I just finished episode 8 yesterday, which was snazzy. Loved it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I was, but in like, actually, like, oh. If y'all guys know what I mean and you watched episode 8, just
Just okay.
No, it made me feel so alone. I was like, I need to date someone.
Honestly, that's the biggest issue I have with watching like BL and shit, is that I feel so fucking single after like I'm just like, wow, I'm really alone.
No, for real. I'm going to Pride next month in Portland, and I'm gonna be like, excuse me, if there are any ladies in the vicinity that are single, I would like a date.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, but yeah, no, yeah, it definitely makes you feel like it makes you feel single.
Makes me feel so single.
But it's also a way to like vicariously live through them.
I know.
So it's like it has.
So is it actually healthy, or are we just sad?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Escapism is totally okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was KinnPorsche then. Yeah.
Yeah, first episode.
Strong episode.
Good episode, yeah.
Yeah. It's very snazzy.
I'll
I'll be sure to watch episode 2 again before we do this, so I'll a bit more.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can
informed.
So this was a show that Emma picked for me to watch.
Yeah.
And there was also one I picked for her to watch too.
Woo!
Which we will be doing another episode on that. Now I actually don't know when we're releasing these, I'll be completely honest.
I don't fully know.
So just know it will be out sometime. Yeah. But the show I picked for her was Tharn Type, which was my first BL. And again, I reacted that
was
too.
Your first one? I didn't even know that.
It was the very. That's the one that started it all. So that's why it's kind of like that's why I kind of like it a lot
basis
more.
To go off of that.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. You probably haven't watched my reaction to the first episode.
I haven't yet. No, I actually thought of doing that though before I started this. I was like, I should find his reaction. I
literally said, so this is apparently a Thai BL. I don't know what BL means, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh my god, that's so cute. You had no idea what BL meant.
I had no idea, because everyone was like suggesting. I'm like, sure, why not? And I'm like,
oh, it's when you were innocent.
Yeah,
I knew nothing.
I mean, yeah. I did not know anything about BL, and now here we are.
Yep. Here we are.
I'm
doing a podcast.
Yep. So like I said, I don't know when we're gonna upload these, but just know it will be up whenever. So if you're also into Tharn Type too, you can listen to that too.
Woo! So. Yeah, we're gonna do that for the next one. So we're gonna talk about Tharn Type. I've put all my notes as well. So
yes, I did too. I kind of have like an outline to talk about scene by scene.
I know this is gonna be quite interesting. I have a lot to say. Okay. I
have a lot to say too. Don't worry, I also have things to say.
I have quite a bit to say. Like honestly, the whole thing, I was kind of conflicted. So it's gonna be a very interesting conversation.
Honestly, fair. But yeah, so that's it for KinnPorsche for today.
Yeah.
We'll be doing episode 2 probably next week. Like we'll probably be recording, doing these like weekly. So yeah, so follow again. I don't know how podcasts work, but can you follow podcasts?
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah, follow.
I guess so. Like, if this is on Spotify, hit the bell. I don't know how Spotify does this work like this. I don't know.
But yeah, if you like and you want more and you want to get notified and shit, you should follow us and all that jazz.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever the platform makes you do it.
Yeah.
We're fun.
Okay.
We're fun people, I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a good time. We won't know what the fuck we're doing most of the time.
Yeah,
but,
for
it'll be
sure.
Good times.
Like how this started when we had no idea what was going on.
That pretty much sums us up, really, and how this is gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll I guess that's it for then for episode 1.
Okay,
Woo.
That's it.
That's it.
Woo. One down.
One down. We'll see you guys next time.